little preview on Relic's decision behind that?
Yeah, it was exactly that. They just thought it was dumb that you couldn't use both abilities at the same time.
But you could if you were leveled. All right, I'll give it to him.
Yeah, they just thought it was disappointing because most players' anticipation was you would jump out there and use it, but almost all the time you jumped out there and didn't have enough mana, and you looked silly, and by the time you did have mana, you couldn't path up to it, so they said, no, we'll just make it so you can just always do it.
All right.
Although, I'm sure I'll air this video after I air the dev chat, so...
Yeah.
People already figured that out. Anyhow, looks like the scouts down south continue to be annoying, capping that victory point in the southern side, and in the middle, the Commissar Lord just kind of capping away. So, again, lots of juggling of victory points here. No one's really up in terms of victory points at all. Ogren's right now stomping around. Ooh, looking to get into some melee right now. Charging into these the scouts on the way out, hoping to grab a model there. Maybe just one more hit. Nah. I don't think they're going to get it. So anyhow, scouts get out of there. But Ogren's advancing very deep into Alwayzlame's territory, just kind of capping some stuff.
Yeah, so kind of following up here on what you were saying as far as a lot of exchanging of victory points. If we look at the placement of the victory points, it kind of tells a story by itself here. They're up on their own little pedestals, kind of far to the top and very far to the bottom on the very edges of the screen of this map here. You won't typically see that. Oh, but this Commissar Lord, by the way, goes down while I'm talking. The Chimera's right next to him. All he had to do was load into the Chimera and get whisked away to safety, but he does not do it. Tex loses the Commissar Lord. That is a big loss.
Not too good here. The Force Commander, by the way, upgrading his Iron Halo right now, engaged in melee with this Ogren squad over in front of his base right now, and being backed up by Tactical Marines. Tactical Marines, by the way, with the missile launcher and the scouts kind of capping away here.
We're gonna have some Bubble Boy action here from Alwayzlame. Expect this all the time, and 3.14 I predict. That is 5-star General's prediction. Bubble Boy.
Bubble Boy. Yeah, Force Commander going to see a lot more play. I'm definitely looking forward to that. Force Commander is going to come up there a little bit more. Inquisitor, too. That was another one that we talked quite a bit about. They definitely want to see more people playing Inquisitor. So hopefully, maybe we'll even see some of that this game. But the Commissar Lord, definitely a fine gentleman indeed. We keep getting these nice little drive-bys by the Chimera and the Razorback. Neither one really messing with each other too much. Then this Assault Squad finally being upgraded with Melt-A-Bombs. Going to put some damage onto that guy, perhaps.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if this Devastator is going to stay as a Devastator or if it's going to be upgraded with something else. It probably could just stay as a Devastator here because we do have the Tactical Space Marines with the missile launcher. And oh, the Razorback takes down the Sentinel.
Yeah, that was another thing we talked about a little bit in the dev chat, was that any heavy weapon squad that has an autocannon available to it too will probably see a little bit more play, just because it's a more well-rounded choice. Oh, we got a Melt-A-Bomb going off on the Chimera right now.
Goes down to the Chimera.
Boom! Taking a bit of damage there.
Running. Here come the missile launcher Tactical Space Marines. They should be able to take this out.
One shot will do it. Boom!
Now we're going to see the Ogrens come in here, but this Razorback has the speed to get away. The Ogrens trying to charge up to it, but they're not going to get much of anything on it. They would have been better off just attacking Tactical Space Marines.
Damn. Looks like they're just going to get away from there for the time being. But yeah, like I was saying, the autocannon upgrade for heavy weapon teams is going to be much more well-rounded in
What if this is the
Razor? Oh, whoa, wrong way.
Corner! It backs into a corner! But these Ogrens can't quite they get it down!
Oh, no!
Back into a corner!
He just had to keep going. I think he just pathed wrong on the mini-map maybe, or something to that effect, but he definitely just kind of drove himself into a corner. Could have just gone down the stairs and tried to work their way around into the base or something like that, but he kind of took a wrong turn there. That's unfortunate. Totally beat down by that Ogren squad. The Ogren's looking a little bit exposed now. They do not want to be suppressed in enemy territory like that, so we're going to see them just retreat out of there for the time being. Taking a little bit of a chop in here. Hopefully they'll get out of there without taking a loss, though.
So we do see the Texaneous slowly here has started to get some plasma guns on two of his Guardsman squads, so that's going to help him deal with these Space Marines. But these Assault Space Marines now have really nothing to stop them from just jumping all over these Guardsmen, but then again, they do hop off. Ooh, one special attack from the Power Fist there sends the Guardsmen flying.
Bam!
Take out 4 models, and then the
oh,
2 more get taken out from subsequent attacks. And,
taste the back of my hand, says the Force Commander. Oh, that's not bad at all.
We've got Power Fist versus Power Fist right now, and Bubble versus Bubble. Which one will win? It looks like the Force Commander is going to have no issue with this one. Commissar Lord's running away for his life. Run, Commissar Lord! Run!
And there he goes. Oh well. Poor Force Commander. He's like, well, I have a Power Fist too, but I do not have Space Marine armor. This is true. Anyhow, so looking at map control right now, we will see that despite all of that, Alwayzlame managed to grab everything, 359 to 0. Texaneous having a hard time with his mobility now, is just going to be losing a lot of points here. You can see he's got a minor attack to the south and a major attack going on to the north here. Always good to kind of lash out and try and grab a couple points at the same time, hoping that he'll get at least one of them.
Yeah, very nice usage of upgrades here. In the bottom here, he had the guardsmen engaged with scouts, and he wanted to make sure that he was going to be able to win that battle. So he went ahead and upgraded with Commissar, which is something he hadn't done yet, hadn't necessarily needed to do maybe, because he's really looking to tech plasma here. But the important thing there was to get that decap off on that victory point, stop the bleed at least temporarily.
And now we see, yes, from up north, he did split in both directions. Commissar grabbing the central victory point, and all of his units kind of spreading out in the northern area here as his Ogrins chase away the rest of that Devastator squad. So hopefully he'll be grabbing all this stuff up top here. But the Commissar, not really having time to cap the central victory point, being jumped upon yet again by the assault squad. Going to have to retreat away, hoping the Ogrin can kind of bail him out a little bit, giving them a bit of a power fist.
Very nice merciful strike. And meanwhile, we do have a Mana Core out, so we may have to see exactly what Texaneous is going to be targeting with that Mana Core. Although I might just label it as a Desperation Mana Core at this point, because it is one of those things where it's always kind of like, well, not quite winning right now, but I can kill stuff.
Yeah, the Manticore is tough. You need to be already in charge for it to really destroy your opponent. Okay, I'm looking around. Where is it? There it is. He's covering the entrance at the center of victory point. Not really going to do anything, though. Just going to drop in there.
It will allow these Ogrins to get the decap off, which is quite nice. The problem is you can't do that every, 10 seconds. It does have a, I believe, 30-second recharge, 20-second. It is significant enough that you can't continuously deny area.
Yeah, it's going to be a hard thing to use the Manticore to get back into the game on a big map like this. Like I was saying, you kind of need to already be ahead in order to kind of solidify your positions with the Manticore. It's going to be harder for him because it's not like Alwayzlame has these victory points well defended or anything like that. And we do have a drop coming down way on the south here. Looks like Terminators are being called in.
Assault Terminators
slugging away at these poor guardsmen right now. Oh God, it is a massacre. That's quite a nice defense. They're probably just going to turn around and cap that victory point once they get another kill there. Yes, that looks pretty good there. And Terminators on the field. Ouch.
So this looks like Alwayzlame will quite likely be bringing home $25.
Yes, if he wins this match, this is going to be 4-1. We are going to go on and play games 6 and 7, though, regardless. However, right now, Texaneous is going to be having a hard time getting back. It is about to be 2-1 in terms of victory points, with Tex just kind of hanging out in the center right now for the time being.
Yeah, he's got Devastator set up in the northern victory point, and Alwayzlame has got the Terminator squad just finishing capturing the bottom victory point. We're seeing the Texas pushing up. We're seeing this Devastator now relocating. Wow, that coverage on that Devastator right now is impressive. Just go ahead and click on that and take a look at that coverage. It's got just about everything that you could want covered.
Totally sitting right on top of that victory point. That is awesome.
Oh, but here comes the Mana Core barrage. Mana Core barrage incoming. Incoming Mana Core barrage from the Devastator. No retreat. The retreat's just in time.
Oh, he gets a bit of that armor bonus right then and avoids taking any casualties. But man, that was pretty tough.
Could not pick a closer time to retreat there, but now this Mana Core is in a very exposed position, and Assault Terminators see the Mana Core. Are they going to do an aggressive teleport on top of the Mana Core?
Teleport right behind it. No, maybe not. Maybe not.
They seem to be ignoring it, actually, which is a little interesting here. Then again, though, Alwayzlame's been doing a pretty decent job of dodging. Actually, he's upgrading Lightning Claws. That might be the other reason, too. These Ogrins will stand no chance once these Lightning Claws tear into them. And, yeah, he's actually very nice job by Alwayzlame there. Mana Core would have been a very tempting target, but actually just following these Ogrins around, making sure they can't do any capturing, is what's going to win the game here for Alwayzlame. He can avoid
Yeah, 20 points left right now for Texaneous. Not looking good. These Lightning Cloud Terminators are perfect. All they have to do is get up in Texaneous' face and make a mess. And that's all that they're doing, just kind of stalling out, allowing Alwayzlame to win here. Alwayzlame striking down the Commissar Lord in the north, and the game is going to be going to Alwayzlame. So congratulations to Alwayzlame, winning $25 from the Game Replays Custom Map Showcase here. 4-1. However, we are going to be going on and playing games 6 and 7 anyways, just because we do want to show off all these maps. So stay tuned. We'll go ahead and move on to that game as well.